Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Please rise for our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Let us recognize our singer, Miss Christina Galet, a current student here at Cal Poly Pomona. Christina is a music education major, aspiring to become a choral director at the junior high school level. Thank you, Christina, for that beautiful rendition. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the College of Education and Integrative Studies 2006 Commencement Exercises. I'm Carol Bartell, Dean of the College. On behalf of the faculty, staff, and students of the college, I offer congratulations to our graduates and a special welcome to the families and friends who join us today. Many people worked hard for you to reach Commencement Day. The faculty who passed the torch of enthusiasm for knowledge and the ability to perform as professionals in your discipline. The staff providing ongoing support for learning, and to the many professionals who give their time and energy to make the college even stronger. Let us recognize them. It now gives me great pleasure to introduce the distinguished members of the platform party. I ask that each of them stand as I read their names, but please hold your applause until they have each been introduced. Starting with the first row, Dr. J. Michael Ortiz, President of Cal State Polytechnic University, Pomona. Mr. Bob Pletka, our graduate student speaker. Ms. Debbie Lau, our valedictorian, outstanding student and McPhee awardee. Mr. Doug Freer, Vice President for Student Affairs. Ms. Patricia Ferris, Vice President for Administrative Affairs. Dr. Tomas Morales, Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Deborah Brum, Vice President for Instructional and Information Technology. Mr. Scott Warrington, Vice President for University Advancement. Dr. Estella Bayon, our mace bearer. Dr. Sheila McCoy. Dr. Richard Novellis, Associate Dean, Dr. Dorothy McNiven, Co-Chair, Education Department, Dr. Gloria Johannesson, the representative from the Academic Senate, Dr. Nancy Christensen, representative from UC Irvine, Dr. Michael Martinez, representative from UC Irvine, Dr. Stephen Bryant, Chair of the Liberal Studies Department, Dr. Patty DeFreitas, Chair, Ethnic and Women's Studies Department, Ms. Elsa Celio, our senior class representative. I would also like to introduce our special guest, our president's wife, Ms. Betty Ortiz, seated here in the audience. Thank you all very much for helping us mark this special occasion. I would now like to call on President Ortiz for his welcome and introductory remarks.
Thank you, Dean Bartel. Graduates, this is one of those days that you will remember for the rest of your lives. It's one of those days like your wedding day or the day your kids are born. Take it all in and enjoy it. I know that I'm going to. I know that you've already been wearing out your cell phone cameras and text messaging everyone that you know, but in case you haven't done this yet, and as you walked in, you'll notice that, as usual, we're video streaming this event, so if there are any friends or family that couldn't be here and they want to watch it on the web address is video.csupomona.edu, and they can watch it as it unfolds and watch you come across the stage with the rest of your friends and family. So far, we've had over 3,200 hits on our websiting and our webcasting, which includes 18 countries: Australia, Hong Kong, China, Canada, Germany, Portugal, Korea, Philippines, Croatia, United Kingdom, Mexico, Israel, Taiwan, Pakistan, Indonesia, Belgium, and Sweden, along with the United States. So you have quite an audience watching what you're doing today. The graduating class of 2006 did not arrive here today by accident. As with any journey, there are people who walked alongside you and helped along the way. On campus, that begins with a special learning-centered faculty. Take a moment and reflect on that special professor who led you through a rough spot that got you here today. For many of you, your parents walked this path, making sacrifices along the way so that you could reach your educational destination. Some of them may have even written a check or two along the way. Maybe it was a spouse or a loved one who carried a larger load on the home front so you could focus on your education. You, the graduating class of 2006, didn't get to this commencement alone. Graduates, please turn around and join me in giving those special people a well-deserved round of applause. At the beginning of the academic year, I give a State of the University address to our faculty and staff. Last fall, I spoke about the excellence of our programs, our students, and our alumni. Today, I would like to introduce some stories of success from the College of Education and Integrative Studies. Madrian Johnson and her daughter Tiffany Starr Ferreira are receiving their master's degrees today. Every week for 2 years, the two drove from Riverside to join our Cohort 11 at Baldwin Park. While working on their degree, Madrian teaches severely handicapped students full-time and has been simultaneously pursuing her doctorate. And how's this for distance learning? After starting his thesis, Chad Putnam had a job offer in Oregon he could not refuse. Rather than give up, he continued to work on his project using every aspect of modern technology. Chad finished his project via email, chat, online videos, and discussion. Chad took a seemingly overwhelming task and did an outstanding job. Would Madrian, Tiffany, and Chad please stand and be recognized? There is a story behind each and every one of you, the decisions you faced at a crossroads in your life and the people that guided you on your journey. Now is the time to reflect on those moments. Isaac Newton said, "If I had seen further, it is by standing on the shoulders of giants." All of you are waiting to hear your name called and walk across the stage. That, after all, is why you're here today. It is certainly why I'm here. Before I leave you, I want to stress a very important thing. No matter where your lives take you, you will always be a member of the Cal Poly Pomona family. This is a time when membership truly has responsibilities. You are representing a wonderful university, one that is building national and international acclaim. Much of the success enjoyed by this institution is the result of the effort of our alumni in their professions and in their communities. Carry on that tradition proudly and let everyone know that you are an alumni of this great university. The difference between a good university and a great university is the amount of private support that it receives. As you look around campus, projects like Agriscapes, the Farm Store, the Engineering Lab Building, the Collins School for Hospitality Management, the Arantani Japanese Garden, the Lyle Center for Regenerative Studies, the Arabian Horse Center, and BioTrek each contribute to making our campus a special place, but they would not be here if it weren't for private donations. This is my way of letting you know that I'll be calling upon you to help Cal Poly Pomona maintain its reputation and the value of your degree. This request could range from serving as a professor for a day, serving on an advisory board, and yes, maybe even making a financial contribution. One of the ways to stay connected to your alma mater is through the Cal Poly Pomona Alumni Association. Through the Alumni Association, you can stay in touch with your university and your classmates. And for those of you in the audience who still haven't purchased a graduation gift, there are a number of alumni affairs staff here who can help you solve that problem. The gift of membership in the Alumni Association is, as they say, the gift that keeps on giving. On the subject of staying connected, we have a gift from Cal Poly Pomona to the class of 2006. This year's graduates will be the inaugural recipients of a lifetime university email address. We will be contacting you through your current email address with more details very quickly. Your lifetime email address is one way to show that you are a Bronco forever. Before I finish my speech, I would like to just say one thing. This event doesn't come together without the ongoing work of many, many, many people, including those volunteers that are working here today. So I would like to express my gratitude to them, particularly to Dave Johnson, who has done this for the last 18 years, and to Walter Hoffland, who has been his partner in setting up this event. So I want to thank them, and I ask you to join me in recognizing them. As usual, they're behind the scenes and you don't see them. There's Dave. Today is a new beginning for each of you. I join the entire faculty and staff of Cal Poly Pomona to say to the class of 2006, congratulations on a job well done.
Thank you, President Ortiz. Now I would like to introduce the senior class representative from the College of Education and Integrative Studies, Ms. Elsa Celio, who will present the senior class gift to President Ortiz.
President Ortiz, Dean Bartel, members of the stage party, distinguished guests, fellow members of class of 2006. It is a tradition at Cal Poly Pomona for members of the graduating class to leave behind not only memories and friends, but a lasting gift to the campus and for future students. The gift from the class of 2006 is lighted crosswalks to make our campus safer for future generations of students. President Ortiz, it is my pleasure to present to you, on behalf of the graduating class of 2006, our gift to our alma mater, Cal Poly Pomona.
Thank you, Elsa. I'm sure that this is a gift that will certainly lead to the safety for future generations of Cal Poly Pomona students, and I thank you, class of 2006.
At this time, I'm pleased to have the privilege of presenting the Julian A. McPhee Honor Award for Student Excellence, an award the university has given since 2002. Julian McPhee was the founding president of both Cal Poly Pomona and Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. He provided more than 35 years of dedicated service to the citizens of California. Because of his visionary leadership and astute negotiating skills, Californians can point with pride to two of the nation's finest universities founded on the educational principle of learn by doing. This special award was thoughtfully funded by an anonymous donor who was a colleague of Julian McPhee and honors a current graduating senior who exhibits excellence in his or her academic endeavors. It is now my pleasure to present the Julian A. McPhee Award to the Outstanding Scholar of the College of Education and Integrative Studies, Ms. Debbie Lau. Ms. Debbie Lau is a liberal studies major graduating today, which also happens to be her birthday. Debbie is graduating with both her elementary teaching credential and her bachelor's degree. She began here at Cal Poly Pomona in the fall of 2002 and completed the blended program in 4 years, earning a 3.91 GPA. Debbie will also represent her class today as our undergraduate student speaker. Her address will follow the awarding of the medallion. President Ortiz, would you please join us at the podium? You're going to give your speech now. You go to the other podium.
All right. President Ortiz, Dean Bartel, Dr. Bryant, members of the Platform Party, distinguished faculty members, family, friends, and of course my fellow graduates. I am incredibly honored to stand before you this afternoon. Now, anyone and everyone that knows me knows that I'm an absolute perfectionist, especially when it comes to my compositions. And trust me, writing this essay, speech, was not an easy task. However, as I brainstormed, drafted yet again, I had the most wonderful time remembering and reliving the past 4 years of my life. Of course, being a liberal studies major meant that I was able to study across the academic disciplines. And while I took something important away from each and every one of my classes, I will always remember what Dr. Ambrosen taught us in Gen 107. If a certain piece of music doesn't strike your fancy at first, don't simply walk away from it. Rather, listen to it for 2 seconds. If it still doesn't strike a chord with you, listen to it for another 2 seconds, and another. When you repeat this process enough times, you will eventually develop an understanding, if not liking of it. To me, Dr. Ambrose's teachings went far beyond that of just music appreciation. Rather, he taught me the importance of, he taught me the importance of perseverance and the importance of keeping an open mind to the new and unknown. Obtaining a liberal studies degree is not just about increasing your knowledge of the academic disciplines, though. More importantly, it is about understanding how the humanities and sciences are interrelated to affect our global community. For instance, in my senior project class with Dr. Chavez, I had to ask several challenging questions, such as, how has technology increased the contact between different human societies, and what are the effects of such communication? What are the positive and negative effects of popular culture on our country and other countries around the world? Finding answers to these questions is far from easy, but these important questions must be asked of ourselves and those around us. Since many of us here are future educators, it is so important that we encourage our future pupils to think in such a thought-provoking manner, for that is the only way for everyone to become responsible citizens in our global community. While my pursuit for higher education has certainly been intellectually stimulating, my university experience would not have been the same without of the amazing friendships that I have developed along the way. I mean, who can forget spending endless hours in the marketplace attempting to figure out the monopoly of the airline industry for our PLS class? Or leaving campus during our 4-hour break between classes to run our shopping missions. And of course, only my friends understood my real reasons for going to the cave so much, the cute boys. Yes, they were definitely good times, good times. The last 4 years have truly been a positive experience during which all of us have greatly grown and matured. While it would be extremely difficult to leave behind the comforts of Cal Poly and enter the working environment, I have no doubt that each and every one of us will achieve great success in all of our endeavors. After all, we were educated and prepared by amazing professors in an amazing university. So congratulations, class of 2006, and good luck. Thank you.
Thank you, Debbie. At this time, I would also like to recognize our outstanding advisor for 2005-2006, Dr. Christina Chavez. Unfortunately, Dr. Chavez is not able to be with us today due to illness. She was chosen by the students and her colleagues for this honor. We thank her for her dedication to our students and for her commitment to excellence. Let's recognize her with our applause. Dr. McCoy, will you please join me for our first scholarship recognition?
This scholarship was created a few years ago by me as a way of saying thank you to you and a way of saying goodbye, which I do this year. It's also a memorial to my husband. But thirdly, it represents in the donations to it by the faculty how much you mean to us. Quite simply, for all of the faculty, how much we love you. And this year, the person to whom we are awarding it is Wendy Koshi. She is a mother of 3 teenagers, a re-entry student, a wife, and she's done a wonderful job here. She has a curious, inquiring mind. She wants to do well and has done well and has been, throughout it, been a gracious and lovely lady. So Wendy, I'd like to give you this.
Dr. DeFreitas, will you please join me for another scholarship recognition?
Every year, we give a scholarship from the Ethnic and Women's Studies Department in honor of Charles C. Irby, the first chairperson of our department, Ethnic and Women's Studies. Each year, our department presents this award to a GEM student who demonstrates excellence and promise in any area of ethnic or women's studies. And this year, the award goes to Francis Gonzalez.
It is now my pleasure to introduce to you our graduate student commencement speaker, Robert Pletka. Bob holds a BA in communication and an MA in educational technology. Today, he is one of our first two candidates to be awarded an EDD in educational leadership. He currently serves as Director of Educational Technology at Covina Valley Unified School District, where he previously taught middle school science, computers, and mathematics. Among his many accomplishments is his authorship of a unique book entitled My So-Called Digital Life, 2,000 Teenagers, 300 Cameras, and 30 Days to Document Their World. Please join me in welcoming soon-to-be Dr. Robert Pletka.
3 years ago, I was fortunate enough to begin in the very first joint doctoral program between Cal Poly and UCI in the Educational Technology Leadership Program. And I think we all benefited, our cohort, from the strengths that these two fine universities brought to the program. I think, though, what initially attracted me to the program was that this was meant for working adults. In fact, there was a priority given to educational professionals. And I think I had certain expectations at that time, expectations that the courses would be convenient and flexible, expectations that I would fit the assignments neatly in between my work schedule and my home life, expectations that I would learn a body of knowledge and important researchers and relevant theoretical frameworks. However, what the educational researcher James Paul Gee says about learning captures what really happened. He says, "We know that we have learned when we begin to experience, feel, see, and operate on the world in a whole new way." Or as Lev and Wenger researchers talk about learning, learning occurs when the person, the world, and the action are reconstituted. In this program, the community of researchers and professors, they engaged us in dialogue and in research. They shared their communal practices and even invited us to a party or two. And it enriched us. It challenged us, and I think intimidated us sometimes, but definitely changed us. I remember early on, this was the very first course I was taking in the program, and we were supposed to give a presentation, and the professor invited some other researchers and other professors. And I was expecting, I think, along with our cohort, some polite questions at the end. And instead, there was a deluge of critical queries. They probed our line of reasoning, they challenged our assumptions, and definitely questioned our conclusions. I think at that time I realized that I wasn't just in a convenient and flexible program exposing me to some new information. I was being carried and ultimately born into a new world, a world where ideas are passionately debated and critically examined. A world where knowledge is built, one study, one theory at a time, and then decimated by a whole new paradigm, and then built again in a spiraling dialectical process. This knowledge building doesn't just describe that process, but describes, I think, what all of us, undergraduates and graduates, underwent here at our time at Cal Poly. The university helped us to grow, shape, and at some level destroyed our identities, only to help create new ones. Our learning now, it can't be worn like an adornment or a status symbol. It can't even be stored in our memory. It is the weave of what we believe, what we defend, how we act, and who we are. And so now, as current or future educators, as we go into our communities to educate our students, what we will do as educators is not simply to pass on a body of knowledge, but as the researcher Leigh suggests, we are to change the world through the building, shaping, and yes, even destroying, and then raising again the identities created through this dialectical process we call learning. And so with that, I'd like to congratulate the class of 2006.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pletka. It is now my pleasure to participate in making history here at Cal Poly Pomona. We are extremely pleased this year to be awarding the first doctoral degrees ever earned by students in our university. The doctoral program is jointly offered with the University of California, Irvine, and 3 other California state universities, Fullerton, Los Angeles, and Long Beach. 2 candidates from our first cohort of students have completed all requirements for the degree and will defend their dissertations this summer. We will be awarding their degrees today and presenting them with their doctoral hoods. I would like to invite Dr. Christensen, Dr. Martinez from UC Irvine, and our own doctoral program coordinator, Dr. Shanaz Latifor, and the dissertation chairs, Dr. Christina Daler and Dr. Amy Gemino, to join us for this groundbreaking presentation. I now call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Tomas Morales, to present the candidates for the doctoral degree in education. Provost Morales.
Thank you, Dean Bartel. Will the candidates for the Doctor of Education in Educational Administration and Leadership please come forward? President Ortiz, I present to you our candidates for the doctoral degree, Christine Kopp and Robert Pletka. These candidates have completed the requirements for the Doctorate of Education degree as prescribed by the State of California and the trustees of the California State University and the regents of the University of California, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, and the faculty of the University of California, Irvine.
Christine Dawn Kopp.
Candidates for the doctoral degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona, and the University of California, Irvine. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you your highest degree, the degree of Doctor of Education, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities it conveys. It is an ancient custom to invest those who receive the academic degrees with hoods that designate the degree bestowed. I will now make this investiture.
Christine Dawn Kopp. Bob John Pletka.
Sneak up here.
Congratulations to our first doctoral graduates. I now call upon Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Tomas Morales, to present the candidates for the master's degree. Provost Morales.
Thank you, Dean Bartel. Will the candidates for the Master of Education please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 152 graduates for the Master of Education. These candidates have completed the requirements for the master's degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the master's degree. You have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Master of Education and all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. Please be seated.
As we proceed through the March of Graduates, each graduate will have a picture taken by the professional photographers, and each graduate who turns in a photographer's card at the reader table will receive a proof. Ushers, please take your positions to help marshal the candidates. Faculty members who will be hooding the candidates, please come forward. Will the candidates for the master's degree please rise? Each candidate should approach the stage as directed by the ushers with your hood folded over your left arm. Stop at the reader table, proceed to the platform to receive your diploma cover and be hooded, and then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat again as directed by the ushers.
Lisa Spigai Perez, summa cum laude.
James Patrick Willert.
Karen Blagan Carr, summa cum laude.
Patricia Ann Ties, summa cum laude.
Elizabeth Martinez, summa cum laude.
Jennifer Ann Jones.
Garrett Wayne Newsom.
Maribel Carrillo Figueroa.
Jennifer Lynn Coons.
Terry Ann Amborn.
Kathleen Wu Kwa.
Kelly Elaine Quanstrom.
Felicia Melody Omansky, summa cum laude. Stacy Jensen Lance, summa cum laude.
Lawrence Bruce Roberts.
Gracie Mercado Escanuelas.
Aaron Mary Schofield, summa cum laude.
Deanna Elena Stewart.
Ryan Allen Williams, summa cum laude.
Luann Brundage Stevens.
Kathy Garza Lopez, summa cum laude.
Kimberly Lynn Marrero.
Rose Marie McCobb.
Skip Elkins Rogers. Brian Christopher Stoops.
Kitty Chu Louie.
Jeanette Rodriguez Clark.
Elizabeth Alonso.
Dorothy Tarnock Johnston.
Alicia Gonzalez.
Amber Rochelle Johnson.
Jennifer Ann Burns.
Philip Hemming Swartz.
Mary Ellen Pontius.
Rudy Chacon.
Herman Philip Flores.
Almeida Simone Mock.
Lisa Marie DeGrado.
Casey Michelle Malarkey.
Ann L. Perkins.
Rick A. Homatoff.
Jessica Ann Wurz.
Stephen Ball.
Donna Knutson Stanley.
Chad Michael Putman.
Needham or Needham?
Michael Leong.
Laura Renee Needham.
Donna M. Closey.
Rolina Nabuko Iba.
Robert Anthony Martinez.
Rebecca Della Rosa.
Obdulia Viramontes Case.
Emily Irene Trujillo.
Catherine Ann Kisselberg.
Rosemarie Ann Palomino.
Priscilla Sue Dimitruk.
Melissa Marie Moon.
Si Fan Zen.
Rachel Luis Rodriguez.
Kelly Inoue.
Carla Renee Reichard.
Eric Scott Mallory.
Pamela Udumahantasuk.
Kevin Jamero.
Christine Heschler Moles.
Madrienne Anna Johnson.
Farah Rihanna Rigo. It's okay.
Tiffany Star Madrienne Ferreira.
Regina Denise Klossel.
Tran N. Tran.
Tamitha Lawrence.
Heidi Jennifer Golding.
Rocky Komar.
Michelle Annette Almer.
Colleen Therese Aguirre.
Rebecca Dawn Withrow Celiseo.
Gloria Alicia Gonzalez.
Adriana Urbina.
Michelle Kanuko Takatani.
Claudia Barba.
Julie Harba Cerna.
Penny Francis Keach.
Kevin S. Despard.
Monica Holguin.
Lena Batia. Jennifer Marina Brown.
Wendy Sue Tang. Wendy Hui Sao.
Ellen Stippo.
Kelly Lee Eggett.
Madeline M. Cordero.
Lisa Chun Lei.
Emric Watko Horo.
Shannon Lynn Nagata.
Kimberly Christine Gouchenard.
Janice Marie Ramos Itona.
Patricia Dominguez Poinier. Leslie Abigail Carady. Rosemary Aguirre Dadu.
Will the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Gender, Ethnicity, and Multicultural Studies and in Liberal Studies please rise? President Ortiz, I present to you the 241 candidates for the baccalaureate degree from the College of Education and Integrative Studies. These candidates have completed the requirements for the baccalaureate degree as prescribed by the state of California and the trustees of the California State University, and they have been recommended for their degrees by the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona.
Candidates for the baccalaureate degree, you have heard the recommendation of the faculty of California State Polytechnic University, Pomona. By the authority vested in me as president, I confer upon you the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Gender, Ethnicity, Multicultural Studies, and in Liberal Studies, with all the rights, honors, and opportunities appertaining thereto. Congratulations. In academic tradition, the student who has not yet earned a degree wears the tassel on the mortarboard on the right side. When the degree is conferred, the scholar moves the tassel to the left and joins the select company. In recognition of your new status, will all the recipients of the baccalaureate degree move the tassel to the left?
To the class of 2006, I commend you for your effort and accomplishments. Please be seated. As we proceed through the March of Graduates, each graduate will have a picture taken by the professional photographers, and each graduate who turns in a photographer's card at the reader table will receive a proof. Marshals, please take your positions to help usher the candidates. Candidates, please approach the stage as directed by the ushers. Stop at the reader table, proceed to the platform to receive your diploma cover, and then recess down the center ramp and back to your seat again as directed by the marshals.
Marbel Guzman. Marissa Lizette Albanese.
Elsa Celio, magna cum laude.
Javier Larios. Joanne Schaefer.
Chi Wai Kwan.
Dallas Wayne Hopper III.
Sour Chong Lam.
Juan Ricardo Divas.
Kristen Jackson.
Naomi Ruth Patton,
Sheila Ann Rodriguez,
Agnam E. Rosas,
Ricardo Ortega, McNair Scholar,
Wendy Hang,
Kathleen Barnes,
Yesenia Yadira Zepeda,
Melissa Marie Branson,
Veronica Irene Paramo,
Tatiana Michelle Isurieta,
Carla Maria Gonzalez,
Megan Alexis Little,
Ryan J. Espy,
Wendy Fang Kochi,
Eugene Olero Kolobong,
Joanna Cornelia Leckerkirk, summa cum laude,
Jennifer Pantaleon Santos,
Wendy Lorraine Mendoza, cum laude,
Graciela Vasquez,
Stacy Michelle Utley, summa cum laude,
Evangeline Hernandez,
Catherine Nguyen, cum laude,
Van Mai Duong,
Terry Liu, magna cum laude,
Johnny Ditch,
Cindy Cho, cum laude,
Jenny Lim,
Linda Pham, cum laude,
Debbie Lau, summa cum laude,
Tara Elizabeth Rodriguez,
Vanessa Marie Lewis,
Christine Dawn Hickler,
Janine Latone Stubblefield,
Heather Marie Reeder,
Shannon Don Eppolito,
Jennifer Noeli Maldonado, summa cum laude,
Stephanie Marie Ortha,
Rosie Martinez,
Allison Joe McMath,
Stacy Ann Foster,
Julie Joe Lagos,
Stephanie Christine Wolf,
Colette Plant Marchand,
Amber Marie Mancino,
Christina Leadbetter,
Jennifer Ann Westerlund,
Tagon Joy Murdoch,
Amy Eileen Samakian, magna cum laude,
Isidis de Jesus Bernastro,
Natalie Denise Ruiz,
Brenda Castellanos,
Romana Luna,
Suad Shami,
Vanessa Renee Galassi,
Heidi Ann Hutner,
Lauren Ashley Vosberg, cum laude,
Danny Barrodane,
Tanya Petronella Agre, summa cum laude,
Cindy Jessica Tinajero,
Julie Ann Garduque,
Ashley Yates,
Laura Jean Davis,
B. Thao,
Maria Rosario Alas,
Brittany Lynn Whitesell, cum laude,
Gary Jesus Prado,
Crystal Pearl Caskey, cum laude,
Hang Nok Tin, summa cum laude,
Christina Marie Matheson,
Christine Michelle Guzman,
Kristen Lee Gonzalez,
Gabriela Diaz,
Delicia Marie Caquinha,
Delia Michelle Feliz,
Lauren Angelica Limon,
Ernesto Ezequiel Perez,
Alicia Lopez,
Maria Elizabeth Manahan,
Marcella Maria Conrad,
Kui Kim Pham,
Elsa Marcela Medina, magna cum laude,
Lorena Segara Gonzalez,
Laura Leticia Davala,
Diana Ramirez,
Valerie Leah Phillips,
Alicia Rivera,
Kelly Ann Horacek, cum laude,
Alicia R. Sanchez,
Kelly Ann Wilson,
Jessica Alejandra Ramos,
Stephanie Bree Ackley,
Tanya S. Reynoso,
Lupita Rios,
Jennifer Debbie Correa, cum laude,
Diana Escalante,
Tierra Krishan Ramirez,
Crystal Espinoza, cum laude.
Adriana Garibay.
Vivian Lee Tran.
Ramon L. Salazar.
Monica Marie Gamboa.
Claudia Huerta.
Sonia Yolanda Cardenas.
Roderick Cruz Conway.
Kimberly Ann Iverson.
Morgan E. Johnson.
Brandy Joe Tolman.
Mauricio Omar Rios.
Wendell Chip Scoggins III.
Francis Marie Gonzalez.
Cesar Govaya.
Santiago Pena.
Catherine Opal Bazak.
Carol Park.
Jason Michael Welch.
Marina Segovia.
Eduardo Miguel Lopez.
Justin Scott Schriefer, cum laude.
Andres E. Hernandez.
Sean Bradley Williams, cum laude.
Allison Yoakum.
Vanessa Harris.
Emily Taylor Glithrow.
Jillian Nicole Segovia Bermudez, cum laude.
Leo Mejia.
Alberto Amedia Roman.
Sandra Gira.
Jennifer Lau.
Ayami Sato.
Jennifer Yang, cum laude.
Randy W. Lee.
Veronica Teresa Castillo.
Megan Akimi O'Hara.
Nidino Padilla.
Mitchell Ma.
Gabby Meehan.
Gabby Elisa Mariri.
Josephine Marie Castro.
Angelica Maria Ariano.
Floralba G. Barrow.
Neredia Ramirez.
Amber Diane Jordan.
Emma Cristina Samiego, cum laude.
Lisa Marie Cordova.
Estela Martinez, magna cum laude. Maribel Juarez. Dorf. Raina Marie Dorf. Amanda Marie Graves. Jamie Marie Putt. Lynette Marie Stennis. Manala? Jeanette Manala. Mariana Peña Oglin. Aisha Marie Gonzalez. Boram Lee. Josefino S. Albarracin. Angela Teresa Armstrong. Yuri Ham, cum laude. Marissa Paparo. Anissa Renee Gutierrez. Kanisa Elizabeth McLean. Stephanie Nicole Moeller. Aliana Estela Navarro. Amanda Suzanne Rodenbaugh. Anna Luisa Espinosa. Lourdes Marie Hernandez, cum laude. Meredith Lee Carlson, magna cum laude. Jillian Marie Hollenbach. Christine Ann Mariscal. Claverne Crisel Castillo. Tracy Lynn Singley. Anita P. Gutierrez. Maria Teresita Labrado. Gregory Ann Stivers. Darcy Yolanda Wilson. Lisa Lara. Courtney Marie Tart Mamela. Melissa Ann Green. Ken Hong. Kim Lai. Tomoko Sakayama. Kristen Lee Resson, cum laude.
Will the entire class of 2006 please rise? We congratulate the College of Education and Integrative Study class of 2006. Let's give them one more round of applause. Thank you. Please be seated. Before bringing these proceedings to a close, I would like once again to offer my personal congratulations to the graduates whose achievements we have celebrated this afternoon. It has been my pleasure to preside over the commencement for the College of Education and Integrative Studies. I welcome you, the graduates, into the academic community. I also wish to welcome you as our newest alumni and invite you to join the Cal Poly Alumni Association and maintain your ties to the university and donate to your wonderful class gift. Will the audience please remain seated during the recessional? At the conclusion of the faculty recessional, our 2006 commencement will be formally concluded. Thank you for being with us.